President Trump suggested Wednesday that billions of dollars in U.S. foreign aid could hinge on how countries vote on a UN resolution condemning his decision to recognize Jerusalem as Israel's capital and move the embassy there. Speaking during a cabinet meeting at the White House, Trump said he would be watching those votes in the General Assembly when it meets in emergency session Thursday on the U.S. decision. They take hundreds of millions of dollars and even billions of dollars, and then they vote against us, he said. Well, we'll be watching those votes. Let them vote against us, we'll save a lot. We don't care. But this isn't like it used to be where they could vote against you, and then you pay them hundreds of millions of dollars and nobody knows what they are doing. He ended by asserting, we're not going to be taken advantage of any longer. Trump's remarks came after Nikki Haley, the U.S. ambassador to the United Nations, warned on Twitter that the U.S. will be taking names of countries that support the resolution. And in a letter she sent to more than 180 UN ambassadors of member nations, she said she would report back to Trump on how they voted. We will take note of each and every vote on this issue, she wrote. The hardball tactics used by Trump and Haley further raised tensions over the December 6 decision to unilaterally recognize Jerusalem as Israel's capital and begin preparations to move the U.S. embassy from Tel Aviv. Israel, which captured the eastern part of the city in the 1967 war and annexed it, considers the city its undivided, eternal capital. The Palestinians want to make East Jerusalem the capital of a future state, and all countries have placed their diplomatic missions in Tel Aviv to avoid taking a stand on the issue. Trump plan to move U.S. embassy to Jerusalem angers Middle East Christians. On Monday, the United States exercised its veto power to block a Security Council resolution declaring Jerusalem a final status issue to be determined through negotiations, and urging countries not to relocate their embassies there. All 14 other countries, including U.S. allies Britain and France, supported it. Now, the non-binding resolution is going to the General Assembly, where the United States does not have veto power. In her letter to the UN ambassadors, Haley said the United States is not asking other countries to move their embassies to the city, though we think it would be appropriate. We are simply asking that you acknowledge the historical friendship, partnership and support we have extended and respect our decision about our own embassy, she wrote. Neither Trump nor Haley mentioned any specific countries that could be affected. Apart from Israel, only 2 other countries receive more than $1 billion in annual aid, Egypt and Jordan. It's not clear whether the tough talk will swing any votes. A spokesman for Haley said she had received positive feedback on her letter. Ambassador Haley has received numerous replies from ambassadors who are appropriately concerned about maintaining their friendships with the United States, he said. But the suggestion that U.S.